All right, so let's get this thing going. So what's the deal with Little Peep? Okay, so I saw online that he's an emo. Is he an emo rapper, or this is the emo world of music? I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's more like an internet labeling, because I mean, like, they called atmosphere emo hop for a while too. But I mean, I guess just like and that's just more, I think, how people see hip hop. Whenever a hip hop artist is just like more emotional or like talking about personal feelings like that, I think they tend to call it emo hop. But I mean, Lil Peep's music was very emotional, and like, I mean, it's meant a lot to me. Like, it's really sad to see him go, you know, because I mean, he was so young and already that great, so it's crazy. But I mean, his music was so visceral and emotional that, you know, when I first ran into it, I think I found out about it just from like another Instagram friend, actually, and like I just like saw his name pop up on their feed one time. I was like, oh, who's this other little cat? Because, you know, there's so many little rappers.
I know,
right? I was like, but I checked them out, and like, it just instantly, it was like, it connected with me.
Okay. Yeah, I saw these pictures of him, you know, with different cats, and he you know, he has the stuff on his face written, you know, things that signify death, and it's almost like he brought this on. I'm not saying that he did, but, you know, energy is very real, as we know. Spirit is very real. And if this is what you're drowning yourself in and you're doing drugs, so even though you had this success and you're this, you know, burgeoning hip-hop star, you know, you can be sabotaging yourself, you know? I don't know, I'm thinking energy-wise, maybe he did that, you know? Do you agree?
I think, like, being one who I know, like, suffers from self-destruction more than most, I get, like, what he was going through, because, you know, when, I think that's why I connected with this music so much, is that just, like, cathartic outpour, like, that's a lot of what I do, too, and, just, like, yeah, like you said, like, energy is so strong when, you know, you're feeling it that much. I mean, it like pulls you in, you know, it's like a whirlpool. So, you know, it just sucks that, you know, eventually, you know, those emotions kind of got the better of them, and, you know, like when you have that, when you're dealing with that kind of strong, like, interpersonal demons, and then you add drugs to the mix, you know, it's,
you know,
it's too overwhelming, you know.
So, you know, my boy Meek Mill, your man Meek Mill. So the thing now, I read he's been on, what is it, solitary confinement for like 23 hours. I just think that's mad. I mean, I'm hoping by now maybe they lessen that. But that's crazy, you know, to keep him away from the general public. I mean, I don't know why. I guess they think that he'll get attacked in there or something. No, but
maybe he could have requested it. Because, like, I know, like, depending on my mind frame and stuff, like, there's been times when I've been in jail and, like, where I just, like, I can't handle being around people, like, with, like, but, like, granted, in my situations, it was, like, I felt, I was like, you know, like everyone in there, right? I'm not supposed to be here, but, so, like when you get into it, like, sometimes you just don't want to, you know, so someone for his stature, you know, maybe just doesn't want to deal with that. It could have been his call, I don't know, you know, that, I don't want to speculate, like, but, or maybe, you know, just as an extra precaution, because of his stature, they just want to make sure, and, like,
and you'll be okay.
Jam pop, you know.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. You know, like, wow, okay. I mean, that's a lot of thinking, and you gotta kind of distract yourself, but then it's only you, the bed, the toilet, the sink, That's wild. So I know he was riding up a storm. But also to bring up that judge.
Yeah, maybe they'll allow him, something to write on. So you can be stuck in solitary, like kind of forget about you. And you just okay. Well.
You can kind of go crazy, even if you're sane. And of course, he's very sick.
Yeah.
Wow. But I mean, so not to go back to the prison thing, but I'm just curious. So you're saying that you can identify you were on lockdown for a minute?
No, I mean,
details.
Nothing. Like the thing, like with me. See, hey, Lisa Marie, how's it going? Yeah.
I'm not gonna get your visit, but I'm just curious how you identify that.
Oh, just it was nothing anything major. Like,
okay.
And like, basically, I'll say that as far as a black person, the system's always looking for you, right? And like so, like in my case, it was just like they're trying to find something with me, and kind of, so I had my like little run-ins or whatever, but
I got no say.
yeah, like Jay-Z's got a lot more active, as of recent. Because like before, he would do things like here and there, and like, but like for him it was almost like a sport, like how he moved. But
yeah, people writing your support system, facts.
Yeah,
he's a good man.
Yeah, man. Because but it's good now that like I feel like there's been a real transformation with Jay-Z lately.
Okay.
I mean, of just like how more hands-on he is with trying to like help like within the community. Because he almost had like this bird's eye approach before, where like maybe he would make a comment here or there, like, but he would never like really get in on it.
Right, somebody talking about Kanye.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story, man. That's my boy right there, and I don't like what's happened to him. I don't like how I see his white ball in the front. I don't see him at all. I'm just like, what's going on, Kanye? Did they snatch you up?
It's almost like in their mannerism, like of how they address issues, like when they're just they almost kind of like switched in that regard. Because Kanye used to be so like active and outspoken about things, and now like he is in like a more of like a self-destructive way, and just kind of like, and it's kind of like that's kind of forced him to like fall into the background again, where and Jay-Z's taking on like the hands-on approach, those policies as far as probation and stuff, and then just like slapping on the highest penalty for like some BS charges, because that's just silly. Because what I think is like he was like popping wheelies on a dirt bike or something that he had. Or maybe, and then like he got in a fight or something. Like, I don't know, like it's just some really minor stuff.
Now he broke up the fight.
Yeah, it's like a really it was a really like petty incident, and to where it's like, all right, probation or not, like look at the matter at hand. You know what I mean?
And 2 or 4 years is extreme.
Because we have this thing of like where everything it's just like kind of forgiven and forgotten in our society when it comes to like corporate crime. Like all the dudes on Wall Street like gets bailouts and whatnot, but if you're a criminal like one time, like you can never, like they'll never let you bounce back from that. You know what I mean? They have this stigma that is placed on you in our society, like from then on to like where nobody will hire you or whatever it be. And it's like when we really need to start stepping to more like reforming people. You know what I mean? Like because like our prison, there's no deterrent to it.
Well, it's sad with all these earthquakes and the hurricanes. I mean, my God, it was like 5-6 different ones throughout the world, and then Iran was the latest. So I just want to like send that out publicly that, you know, my heart goes out to all of the people who suffer in the world, including the U.S. You know, it's not just targeting the U.S. I just think it's sad, period, that these natural disasters, I throw that in because supposedly the government can control weather. Whoever that thinks something, friend, let me know.
Yeah, no,
I
believe
that they had technology.
Well, like the main thing is this was predicted though, you know, because like that we would have more and larger natural disasters due to climate change, and then like now we're seeing them because now in the, you know, we've always had hurricanes, but we didn't have, you know, 5 back to back. You know what I'm saying?
And the earthquakes right behind back to back.
Yeah, like it wasn't on the same magnitude, but the thing is, like all the scientists that have been predicting climate change have been noting this is what's going to happen due to climate change, and now we're directly seeing those effects, and yet, you know, the current administration still wants to be like, oh no, there's no climate change. Like, all the scientists don't agree on that. Like, we got our team, right? You know what I mean?
I can see the government using weather control and the climates and changing it. I'm going that angle because I can see it happening so that you can displace people, you make people vulnerable and weak, and then they have to be forced to go into the Walmarts, which you have set up to house the people. Question is, now that the people are in there, Puerto Rico, Houston, and I forgot exactly where in Florida, now what is going on with them? Are they being helped? And for what I saw in the media, I can't really find anything current in terms of what's going on. So I'm hoping that it's not as gruesome as what that homeless person said, which I mentioned to you earlier, where he was interviewed and he was like, yeah, they're killing people in there. You know, he sounded very sane when he said that. So I'm like, oh,
but our justice system has always fucked with the homeless like that. You know what I mean? You walk by it all the time on the street. like there'll be an instance where they're clearly, you know, like just trying to sleep there, you know, and a cop will come up and harass them. Well, like, oh, what are you doing here? You can't be here.
Oh yeah.
You know, like the whole fact that like loitering is a law is like, it just,
that's stupid.
Yeah, the asinine stupidity of that in itself.
No loitering. I can see loitering in terms of not doing that in front of federal buildings and places of importance. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, and like, but like anything, if there could be a crime that could easily be solved as, all right, move along now. But like, no, like you'll see them like, oh, like give me your ID. Oh, you don't have any ID on you? Why don't you have ID? And like, it's like, how the fuck you know? Because they're homeless. You see them there sleeping. Like, why are you fucking with them like that? This person who's equally as valuable on this planet. I don't know. That shit pisses me off. Really, man. Like I'm very full of anger. Like one thing, like if like I'm walking by and like I see a police just like harassing a homeless person for no reason, that's one thing that really just like sets me off.
Hurts you.
Yeah.
So we want the people to look out for us. We're going to be on YouTube. Eventually, we're going to be on other platforms. We're going to get our podcast going. So check out StefBlackNYC. Check out LA Rapper News.
Yeah, so look for these live feeds. We'll post some up on YouTube once we get the chance. And just catch us live each week. We just gonna be like and throw it like whenever y'all want. Like just send us either me or Steph send us over a message of whatever topics y'all want us to chop it up about, and like on that.
We'll be here. Yeah.
To its change, one small ripple stands silent against time, and thus we're all intertwined about the crux where one shines and illuminates.